Hello dear friend, and welcome to On This Day SMR with me, Edward Hertz, where we take a look back through history at events which took place on this day. The rain is gently pittering and pattering away on the window, and the fire is crackling away nicely in the hearth. So put your headphones on, sit back, relax, and let me take you on a journey back through time. Today is Sunday, the 3rd of March 2024, and we have 48 events to cover, going all the way back to the year 473. Starting with the most recent event, which happened 7 years ago, the Nintendo Switch releases worldwide. 11 years ago in 2013, a bomb blast in Karachi, Pakistan, kills at least 45 people and injured 180 others in a predominantly Shia Muslim area. 19 years ago in 2005, James Roscoe murders 4 Royal Canadian Mounted Police constables during a drug bust at his property in Rochfort Bridge, Alberta, then commits suicide. This is the deadliest peacetime incident for the RCMP since 1885 and the Northwest Rebellion. 19 years ago in 2005, Steve Fossett becomes the first person to fly an airplane non-stop around the world solo without refueling. Also in the same year, Margaret Wilson is elected as Speaker of the New Zealand House of Representatives, beginning a period lasting until 23rd of August 2006, where all the highest political offices, including Elizabeth II as head of state, were occupied by women, making New Zealand the first country for this to occur. "33 years ago in 1991, an amateur video captures the beating of Rodney King by Los Angeles police officers. In the same year, United Airlines Flight 585 crashes on its final approach to Colorado Springs, killing everyone on board. 38 years ago in 1986, the Australia Act 1986 commences, causing Australia to become fully independent from the United Kingdom. 39 years ago in 1985, Arthur Scargill declares that the National Union of Mine Workers National Executive voted to end the longest-running industrial dispute in Great Britain without any peace deal over pit closures. In the same year, a magnitude 8.3 earthquake strikes the Valparaiso region of Chile, killing 177 and leaving nearly 1 million people homeless. 44 years ago in 1980, the USS Nautilus is decommissioned and stricken from the Naval Vessel Register. 50 years ago in 1974, Turkish Airlines Flight 981 crashes at Ermenonville near Paris, France, killing all 346 on board. 52 years ago in 1972, Mohawk Airlines Flight 405 crashes as a result of a control malfunction and insufficient training in emergency procedures. 55 years ago in 1969, in the Apollo program, NASA launches Apollo 9 to test the lunar module. 66 years ago in 1958, Nouri al-Said becomes Prime Minister of Iraq for the 8th time. 71 years ago in 1953, a de Havilland Comet, Canadian Pacific Airlines, crashes in Karachi, Pakistan, killing 11 79 years ago in 1945 in World War II. In poor visibility, the RAF mistakenly bombs the Bezuidenhout area of The Hague, Netherlands, killing 511 people. 80 years ago in 1944, the Order of Nakhimov and Order of Ushakov are instituted in USSR as the highest naval awards. In the same year, a freight train carrying stowaway passengers stalls in a tunnel shortly after departing from Bolzano, Basilicata, Italy, just after midnight, with 517 dying from carbon monoxide poisoning. 81 years ago in 1943 in World War II. In London, 173 people are killed in a crush while trying to enter an air raid shelter at Bethnal Green Tube Station. 82 years ago in 1942, also in World War II, 10 Japanese warplanes raid Broome, Western Australia, killing more than 100 people. 84 years ago in 1940, 5 people are killed in an arson attack on the offices of the communist newspaper Flamman in Luleå, Sweden. 85 years ago in 1939, in Bombay, Mohandas Gandhi begins a hunger strike in protest at the autocratic rule in British India. 86 years ago in 1938, oil is discovered in Saudi Arabia. 93 years ago in 1931, the United States adopts the Star-Spangled Banner as its national anthem. 100 years ago in 1924, the 407-year-old Islamic Caliphate is abolished when Caliph Abdulmesid II of the Ottoman Caliphate is deposed. The last remnant of the old regime gives way to the reformed Turkey of Kemal Ataturk. In the same year, the Free State of Fiume is annexed by the Kingdom of Italy. 101 years ago in 1923, Time publishes its first issue. 106 years ago in 1918, Russia signs a Treaty of Brest-Litovsk, agreeing to withdraw from World War I and conceding German control of the Baltic states, Belarus and Ukraine. It also conceded Turkish control of Ardahan, Kars and Batumi. 111 years ago in 1913, thousands of women march in the women's suffrage procession in Washington, D.C. 114 years ago in 1910, Rockefeller Foundation. John D. Rockefeller Jr. announces his retirement from managing his businesses so that he can devote all of his time to philanthropy. 133 years ago in 1891, Shoshone National Forest is established as the first national forest in the US and the world. 146 years ago in 1878, the Russo-Turkish War ends with Bulgaria regaining its independence from the Ottoman Empire, according to the Treaty of San Stefano. 149 years ago in 1875, the first ever organised indoor game of ice hockey is played in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, as recorded in the Montreal Gazette. 151 years ago in 1873, censorship in the United States. The US Congress enacts the Comstock Law, making it illegal to send any obscene literature and articles of immoral use through the mail. 163 years ago in 1861, Alexander II of Russia signed the Emancipation Manifesto, freeing serfs. 165 years ago in 1859, the two-day Great Slave Auction, the largest such auction in United States history, concludes. 167 years ago in 1857, in the Second Opium War, France and the United Kingdom declare war on China. 175 years ago in 1849, the territory of Minnesota is created. 179 years ago in 1845, Florida is admitted as the 27th US state. 204 years ago in 1820, the US Congress passes the Missouri Compromise. 225 years ago in 1799, the Russo-Ottoman siege of Corfu ends with the surrender of the French garrison. 245 years ago in 1779, in the American Revolutionary War, the Continental Army is routed at the Battle of Brea Creek near Savannah, Georgia. 248 years ago in 1776, again in the American Revolutionary War, the first amphibious landing of the United States Marine Corps begins the Battle of Nassau. 439 years ago in 1585, the Olympic Theatre, designed by Andrea Palladio, is inaugurated in Vicenza. 449 years ago in 1575, Mughal Emperor Akbar defeats Sultan of Bengal Daud Khan Karani's army at the Battle of Tukaroy. 1,300 years ago in the year 724, Empress Gensho abdicates the throne in favour of her nephew Shomo, who becomes Emperor of Japan. 1,551 years ago in 473, Gundabad, nephew of Ricimer, nominates Glycerius as Emperor of the Western Roman Empire. So that is all we have for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you found our little trip back through history both relaxing and informative. If you did indeed like the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and also consider leaving a comment below. All feedback is very much welcome. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel. It will really help the channel grow and will ensure that you are notified of future videos. Be sure to turn on notifications so that you are notified of future videos as soon as they are posted. Thank you again, and I hope to see you next time.